Hi guys, welcome back to the Lumley trading video. In this one we're going to be doing a breakdown analysis on Etsy, ticker ETSY. So why are we doing the analysis on it today? That's firstly just because it's up 5%, has done a strong move, so people may be wondering where will it be within the next few days or weeks. So going straight onto the chart, we've kind of broken out of this key level on both a standard deviation channel level and also just a normal technical level that most people would see. So obviously we have broken through these kind of double top over here with quite strong momentum, but not so much volume, which is a bit concerning. So that's the main key level, and that was also the first deviation on the 4 hour. And we did say, I think it was in the previous swing trading recap, that Etsy was on our watch list for when it broke out of this level, which it's done now. Why did we want it to break out of this level? Yes, we could have shorted this 207, but it's struggling to break down further. It just kind of keeps retesting this level, so it made more sense for it to kind of break through, because I'm not someone, some people read support and resistance as every time it hits into the resistance it's more likely to fail, it's a stronger resistance. What I see that is, the price keeps coming to that level, it most likely wants to break through, so I usually wait for the breakthrough, which we have got here. So to the upside, our main price targets would be this 227.30 area. This would be kind of the closest key level on where we would see either the next large pullback or the end of the move to the upside. And on the kind of the furthest I see it going in the near term would be this 246 to around that 247 level. So think of it as a resistance kind of at that $250 level. Don't really see it breaking through there, at least in the near term. However, if it does, we will give price targets for that, and that would be 268 and 280.50 would be those key targets. Obviously, looking onto the daily, it could go higher. The price targets are on there at 315.50 and 348.25. But those would be very extreme, so don't see that happening anywhere near in the near term. Now to the downside, if for some reason we end up breaking down, 179 would be a buy zone, and is somewhere I would look to now get long, for the main reason being we have broken out of this level. So if we pull back quite heavily to this 179 level, we will most likely get a bounce off this level, and could be quite a sharp bounce, so it would provide most likely a good trading opportunity. If it does keep breaking down, you could either look to get an average in at this 166.75, or if it bounced off this 179 and breaks down further to the 166 level, you could just retrade that if that's what you're looking to do. And again, a bit like the upside, that was kind of where we don't see it going any higher than that, at least in the near term. Same for the downside, if it breaks down all the way down to the 150 level, at 145 to 146.50 is the lowest I personally see it going in the near term. So those are our key price targets. So now I'll quickly go over what I see happening with Etsy within the next few days or weeks, if you want to see kind of what I think is going to be happening with it. So firstly with Etsy, yes, we broke through this 207 level. You can see we broke through, and we came back and basically came to retest it. No, we didn't hit it exactly, but you can consider this the retest, and it bounced straight back off. So that's most likely going to indicate that we are going to break higher. So I personally see it coming up to this 227 level, probably within the next few days or weeks. And then once we come into here, that will be our main resistance, and we will most likely get that pullback back to this 207 level. And when it comes to here, it's hard to predict. It's kind of anyone's guess what will happen. It could either retest this 227 level and break higher, or it could just fail the 207 retest and just break down closer to this 179 level. So that's mainly what I see happening. It's just we will most likely continue up. We might get a bit of hesitation at this 217 level, for the main reason being it's our half deviation, and maybe why we've had some struggle here today and pull back, so it can rest off a bit, and tomorrow maybe continue upwards. Probably get a bit of hesitation around this 217.30 level before most likely breaking higher. And again, yeah, breaking higher, coming to this 227 level most likely get a bounce off this level to either this 217 or 207. And then from there, it's really anyone's guess. It could quite easily continue down, retest these levels, or come test those levels, or we could quite easily come test that, break down, and continue retest high again, get some hesitation at this around 237, 238 level, before testing the 246, 247 levels. And I don't see it personally going further than that. So if it did come into that level, I most likely see it getting a small bounce off this on the downside, get a tiny bounce, and then most likely continue down. Again, we might get a small bounce on this half deviation. If so, a small bounce, continue further down. And then from here, we will most likely fade back in within these deviation bands, and then either hover within this or most likely push to a swing low. So that could be the 179, or if we break down further, 166. So hope you like the breakdown analysis on Etsy. Hope that gave you some insight and hope that helps. I hope to see you in the next one, and that's it. Peace.